Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare, yeah. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Good. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Bolo, bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. So we welcome all of the devotees gathered here this morning for this very, very special occasion. Initiation today also happens to be the divine disappearance day of Srila Haridas Thakur. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. So it's indeed a very, very special day. Maharaj personally chose this day for initiation. So I already explained some of the logistics for the initiation already. What we're going to do now is we're going to do Achaman. After Achaman, not yet, I'll tell you. After Achaman, we're going to chant, recite Brahma Samhita. Then His Holiness Radhanath Swami will speak briefly, and then after that, we will call out your names, and then, as I explained earlier, just follow that same sequence. Hare Krishna. So please recite after me. Om Apavitra Pavitro Va Sarvavastam Gatopi Va Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabhaya Abhyantara Suchihi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. So now we will do the Achman. So sprinkle, take the water on your right hand and sprinkle it to your left. And then recite after me. Om Sri Keshavaya Namaha. Then you can do the Achman and throw the water. Om Shri Narayanaya Namaha. Om Shri Madhavaya Namaha. So now we'll recite Brahma Samhita. And we'll do it together. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha अनादिरादिर्गोविन्द सर्वकारणकारणम् चिन्तामणिप्रकरसद्मशुकल्पवृक्षा लक्षावृतेषु सुरभिरभिपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मीसहस्रशतसम्भ्रमसेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं क्वनन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षम् बर्हावतं समसितं बुधसुन्दरङ्गम् कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसत्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्त्री पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमधुर्लभमात्मभक्तो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतकोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगाम्यो वायुरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानम् सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसिम्न्यविचिन्ततत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यस्ति रचितुं जगदण्डकोटिं यक्षक्तिरस्तजगदण्डचयाय दन्ता अण्डान्तरस्थपरमाणुचयन्तरस्थं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितयो मनुजस्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानभूषा शुक्तैर्यमेव निगमप्रथितैस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसप्रतिभाविताभिः एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत् अखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनच्चुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामाडिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठान् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णा स्वयं सम्भवत् परमात्ममान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्या प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिष्वशेषसुधातिविभूतिभिन्नम् तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वं विशुद्धसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मकामनाशु यः प्राणिनं प्रतिपलं स्मरतामुपेत्या लीलायतेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि करे च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचय विहितश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका चाएव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा दधिविकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि तथा प्रतिहतास्ति हेतोः यशम्भुतमपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपार्षिरेव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विवृतहेतुसमानधर्मा यस्तात्र एव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्कारणर्णवजले स भजते स्म योगा निद्राम् अनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपा आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परं समूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथा विष्णुर्महांस्य यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भास्वान्यताच्च सकलेषु निजेषु तेजा स्वीयं कियत् प्रकटयति तद्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवजगन्निधाय कुम्भा द्वन्द्वे सनाम समये स गणाधिराजा विघ्नान् विहन्तु महलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्मही गगनमम्बुमुरतिशश्च कालास्ततात्ममनसि च जगत्त्रयानि यस्माद्भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेष सविता सकलग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजा यस्यज्ञयान्मतसंवृतकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोदापनिचयासुरतयस्तपंसि ब्रह्माडिकीतपतगावदयश्च जीवा यद्दत्तमत्र विभव प्रकटप्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्त्वन्द्रगोपमतवेन्द्रमहोस्वकर्मा वन्दानरूपं फलभाजनमातनोति कर्माणि निर्दहति किन्तु च भक्तिभाजं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकामसहजा प्रणयादिभीति वात्सल्यमोह गुरुगौरवसेव्यभावै सञ्चिन्त्य तस्य सदृशिं तनुरापुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि श्रिया कान्ता कान्ता परमपुरुषकल्पतरो द्रुमा भूमिश्चिन्ता गणिमयितोऽयममृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनम् अपि वंशी प्रियसखी चिदानन्दं ज्योति परमपि तदस्वदपि यच्च स यत्र शिरब्धिश्रवति सुरभियश्च सुमहान् निमेषार्धाख्यो वा व्रजति न हि यत्रापि समयात् भजे स्वेत्वा दीपं तमहं यगोलोकमिति यम् विदन्तस्ता शान्ता विरलच्चाला कतिपये ईश्वरा परमा कृष्णा सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिर्गोविंद सर्वकारण कारणम श्री ब्रह्म संहिता की. So now His Holiness Radhanath Swami will address all of us.
Mokyantimidandasya Jananjanachalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Jutha Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahakana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirbishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatharine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Tinamine Sri Varshavanavi Devi Dayathaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vigyana Dayane Prabhabe Namaha Madhuryo Jvala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostete Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinadharine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gaurakishoraya Sakshad Vairagyam Murtaye Vipralambara Sambodhe Padam Bojayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Banduka Varayate Gauravirbhava Bhumestvam Nirdesta Sajjana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhoma Sri Jagannatayate Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Bhavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaudatveshe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Jayatam Suratha Pangor Mama Manda Matergati Matsarvasva Padam Bojao Radha Madana Mohanao Divyad Brindaranya Kalpadrumadha Sriman Ratnagara Sinhasanastao Sri Shri Radha Stalibi Sevyamano Smarani Sriman Rasarasarambi Bamsi Bata Tatastita Karshan Venu Svanaya Gopir Gopinata Sri Estunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Brindabaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sudhe Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. On behalf of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and our Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Parampara, we begin this ceremony of initiation. It is our tradition, which Srila Prabhupada established within our movement, to begin such ceremonies where vows are taken with the chanting of a verse which very much encapsulates the purpose of initiation and the very purpose of this human life. Om apavitra pavitrova sarvavastam gatopiva yasmaret pundarikaksham sabhayabhyantara suchi. Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu. Whether one is pure or impure, or even having passed through all various situations of life, one who remembers the supremely beautiful, lotus-eyed Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes purified both within and without. Krishna is called upon in this verse as Pavitra, who is absolute purity. And when we associate with the pure, we become purified. Srila Prabhupada gave the example, if you put an iron rod in fire, it becomes red and hot, identical to fire. The same rod, if you put in ice, it will become cold as ice. What we associate with influences who we are. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sastra Koi, Labhamatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught this verse, that if one associates even for a moment with one who loves Krishna, it opens the doors to the supreme perfection of life. Because a devotee is remembering Krishna. If we just associate with a devotee, we become purified. Krishna has descended in his holy names. He's descended in his words of Bhagavad Gita. He's descended in his pastimes, Srimad Bhagavatam. He's descended in the form of the deity. Here, Shri Shri Kishore Kishore. He's descended in the opportunity to serve him and to please him. In all of these ways, we can become purified. Yam yam vapi smaran bhatvam kyatyatyante kalevaram. What we remember in this life is what we will remember at the time of death. Krishna tells, one who remembers me at that time will attain me without fail. Antakali chamameva. Krishna is all attractive. Lord Chaitanya taught Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Satya Kabunoi Sravanadi Sudichiti Kodiya Yudoi. It is natural for the soul to be attracted to the Supreme, all beautiful. Aishwaryasya samagrasya virayasya yashashashriya jnana vairagya yaschaiva sanam bhagatin gana. Everything that attracts our hearts in this world, beauty, knowledge, strength, wealth, fame, renunciation. People are attracted to these things, and people want these things so that they could become attractive. Janmadya Shayada. Krishna is the source of everything that exists. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, whatever attracts us in this world is just a spark of his splendor. If we think someone is beautiful in this world, that beauty is like a single ray of sun, and Krishna is like the sun planet. how much more beauty Krishna has. And the only reason anybody can attract us in this world is because Mamaivam so jiva loke jiva bhuta sanat. Because we're part of Krishna. So really, anything anyone is attracted to is actually Krishna. But if we don't understand how Krishna is the source, and we don't reciprocate with the source through seva, through pleasing Krishna in a positive way, then our attraction to Krishna being perverted distracts us away from Krishna. But ultimately, everything we're attracted to is coming from Krishna. Om Purnam Ada Purnamidam. He's the complete whole, the source of all spiritual and material existence. Aham Sarvasya Prabhuvam Matapara. That Lord Chaitanya tells that this love for Krishna, which awakens when we develop an attraction for Krishna, is within the heart of everyone. It's our eternal nature. It's our greatest potential. And Anandamayo Vyashat, it's the pleasure that we're all searching for, is to awaken this love for Krishna that in our present state is dormant within our heart. When Srila Prabhupada was explaining the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, he described that Krishna consciousness is not an artificial imposition on the mind. It is the original natural energy of every soul. The soul is Satchidananda, eternal, full of knowledge and full of bliss. Nahanyate hanyamane sarire. For the soul there is no birth and there can never be death. It is only the various transformative changes of this physical body that we call birth and death. But the jiva, the soul, is the living force, the witness, the enjoyer and sufferer within these bodies and these subtle minds. To love Krishna is the only thing that can give true pleasure to the soul. How to awaken this love? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was living in Navadvip, he would go town to town, village to village, from one bathing ghat to another, where people would gather with a simple message. Jeev Jago, Jeev Jago, Gaura Chandra Bole. That kind of woke us up. Wake up, sleeping souls. We're sleeping in the lap of Maya, of illusion. Wake up. In 1922, Srila Prabhupada, who was the founder, Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Each and every one of us, we are all with gratitude, striving to be the servant of Srila Prabhupada, whatever role our may be. We may be taking initiation, we may be aspiring for initiation, we may be a pujari or a temple president or a Sankirtan devotee, we may be congregational devotees living with our families, we may be GBCs, we may be initiating people. But actually, we're all just a family together trying to assist Srila Prabhupada in his mission. And it was at Ultadunga Junction Road in Kolkata, 1922, that Srila Prabhupada first met his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. And there he was given a simple instruction. An instruction that was like a seed that would gradually sprout and grow into an incredible tree with fruits that would transform millions of hearts throughout the world. And that seed was an instruction. You are a young man, you are intelligent. Take the message of Lord Chaitanya in the English language throughout the world. Srila Prabhupada accepted him as his guru at that moment. Vyavashayatmaka buddhi reteha gurunandana. And what does it mean to accept someone as guru? Srila Prabhupada, as our Acharya taught, it means to accept the instructions as one's life and soul. Prabhupada had a family. He had a newborn baby at the time. So many responsibilities. But he always meditated. And he was always serving the mission of his guru in every way he could. And it was 43 years later that he left for America on that cargo ship Jaladuta to carry out that order in full. And the difficulties that Krishna put in front of him throughout were to magnify his devotion, his love, and his compassion. So we have been all given this gift by Srila Prabhupada's grace. We should never take it cheaply. We should never think we know something greater. We find in so many great acharyas, humility and gratitude is the true quality of greatness. In fact, today, a very holy day, is an occasion where practically all the instructions that we should hear on the time of initiation are included in the story. It is Ananta Chaturdasi. And it was on this day that the Namacharya, the person who taught by his example for all time to come the glories of the holy names, Srila Haridas Thakur, the day he passed away. May I tell? Haridas Thakur was born in a family that was, by the standards of the Society of Hindus at the time, he was untouchable. It was called a family of Malachas and Yavanas. But he had such deep devotion to Krishna. But because he had such devotion to Krishna, such love for Krishna, he was constantly chanting the holy names. Nam Nama Kari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis. That Krishna is none different than his names. Kali Kale Namarupe Krishna Avatar. In this age of Kali, Krishna incarnates in his holy names. Kalera dosani de rajan asti he kumahan guna kirtanadeva Krishna sya mukta sangha param prachet. This age of Kali is full of faults. So many challenges, distractions, and people have so little capacity for real spiritual life. But there's one benediction. Simply chanting the names of Krishna, one can attain the perfection of liberation. Krishna's beauty, his sweetness, his pastimes, his abode, his qualities, they can all be revealed through the holy names. According to the sincerity of our surrender, Krishna reveals himself. And this is especially true when we chant Krishna's names. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declares that the Lord has many names that have been revealed in various times throughout our history. And in each and every one of these names, Nama Chintamani Krishna's Chaitanya Ras Vigraha, Krishna's present. How to chant? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Trinadapi Sunichena Turva Ivaseshnana Amanina Manadena Kirtanaya Sadari. This verse, Lord Chaitanya said, should be strung on the string of the holy name and worn over our heart always. To be humble, more humble than a blade of grass. More tolerant, forgiving than a tree. To offer all respect to others and not to expect or demand respect for oneself. In this way, we can chant the holy names of the Lord constantly. But just as Lord Chaitanya, 4,500 years before his incarnation, as Krishna, he spoke Bhagavad Gita. As Lord Chaitanya, Krishna came in the role of a devotee to teach us by his example how to live the Bhagavad Gita. Because we so much need living examples. Mahajano yena gatasa panta. In fact, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declared the path of perfection is to follow in the footsteps of the great souls. We cannot imitate because they are great. We should always feel ourselves small. And the greater we become on the path of bhakti, the smaller we feel we are. And the smaller we feel we are, the more we can appreciate the greatness of Krishna and the greatness of Krishna's names and the greatness of Krishna's devotees. And in this way, our love is nourished forever. The greater we think we are, the less we can understand God. The Bible tells the meek shall inherit the earth. In matters of prema, or love, this type of humility is essential. So how to chant the holy names of Krishna? It's not just being attentive when we sit down to chant. That is essential. We should be as attentive as we possibly can be with all sincerity. The way we sit, if it assists us in being attentive, we should sit in the way that's most favorable. We should avoid committing the 10 offenses. We should have a service attitude. Srila Haridas Thakur, as the Nam Acharya, he is teaching us the highest standards of what we should aspire for and what we should follow. So from his very beginning of his life, he was always misunderstood. But he loved Krishna. He chanted 300,000 names minimum every day. That's approximately 192 rounds. He didn't just do this on Ekadasi. He did this 7 days a week his whole life. And for him, it wasn't an austerity. It was simply his love. He was tasting the sweetness of the holy names. Sri Rupa Goswami gives us a glimpse of what Haridas Thakur was experiencing and what we could experience. He prays, I do not know how much nectar the 2 syllables Krishna have produced. When I chant the names of Krishna, I could feel Krishna dancing on my tongue, and I desire so many tongues. And when that name enters my ears, it's so nectar. I wish I had tens and millions of ears. And when that name enters my heart, it conquers my mind and my senses. So Haridas Thakur was always chanting. And he had such compassion. He always wanted to share this with others. Because it's the nature of love, spiritual love, prema, that the more we experience, the more we want to share it with others. There are many stories in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, about Haridas Thakur's compassion and how he was always being persecuted and misunderstood by certain people. Some were envious of him. Some were angry with him. People tried to kill him, arrest him, destroy him. And he was never resentful. Because he was with Krishna. Maya Devi tried to distract him. And she ended up taking initiation from him. That's the power of association. In Benapole, a landowner sent a very efficient prostitute to distract him in the middle of the night for 3 nights in a row in a forest. And she ended up taking initiation. And she renounced everything and chanted hundreds and thousands of names of Krishna every day for the rest of her life. And Haridas Thakur would just move on to the next place. Once he was invited in Chandpur to give a talk about the glories of the holy name, and he explained how the effect of the holy name is prema, ecstatic love. Liberation, mukti, is like when the sky becomes light before the sun comes out. And when the sun rises, that is prema. It's a subordinate feature of prema. And one person who was there, he couldn't tolerate Haridas Thakur, who was coming from an untouchable family, speaking scriptures. This person was a great learned Brahmin. He said, this is nonsense, this is offensive. How can you minimize mukti in this way? Haridas Thakur said, it's not me. This is what the scriptures say. This is what the acharyas say. This person started blaspheming Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur just prayed for him. Went to the next place. Of course, that person had some challenges he had to deal with. And actually, he came to Shantipur. And there he met Advaita Prabhu. And they became best of friends. Advaitacharya was the leader of the whole Brahmin community in that area. So highly worshipped by the people of the society. And he was praying for Krishna to descend in this age of Kali Yuga to spread the glories of the holy name and love for himself. He was worshipping Shalagram Shila, loudly crying with tears pouring from his eyes for Krishna to come to this world. And meanwhile, his most intimate, dearest friend, Haridas Thakur, who was living in a cave that Advaita Acharya provided for him on the bank of the river Ganges in Fuliagram, he was crying and crying, chanting for Krishna to come to bestow mercy upon the fallen people of Kali Yuga. And it was this combination of the greatest of the Brahmins, who was the most intimate friends and brothers with an untouchable person by social standard. Together, they were chanting the holy names and praying. And in response to their call, Krishna appeared as Lord Chaitanya. While in Fulia, Haridas Thakur, he was chanting in his cave, and at the same time he was sharing this knowledge with others. And he had so much respect and compassion to every living being. He was practically irresistible to an innocent-hearted person. And so many Brahmins got angry with him. And those who were Mohammedan, Qazis, they got angry with him. They went to the king, and Haridas Thakur was arrested. And they told him, if you just follow your own religion that you were born in, we will let you be. Why are you so degraded you're doing like this? And Haridas Thakur started to laugh. They said, if you don't do what we're saying, or at least stop teaching others, we're going to have to torture you and kill you. Haridas laughed. He said, just see the greatness of Vishnu's Maya illusion. There's only one God. There's only one supreme truth who's the cause of all causes, the source of everything that exists, who's the father and the mother of all living beings, who is all pervading, all beautiful, and all merciful. In the Quran, he is known as Allah. In the Vedic literatures, Krishna, Rama, but he's the same one Supreme Lord. My heart is irresistibly attracted to Krishna. I can't stop chanting Krishna's names. And in my love for Krishna, I have to share this love with others. Even if you chop my body, cut it into 1,000 pieces, still, each of those pieces will be sharing Krishna's mercy with others. They said, kill him. So they beat him in 22 marketplaces, tortured him, threw him in the Ganges, and ultimately he appeared to be dead. He actually rose from the dead. They threw what appeared to be a dead corpse, no heartbeat, no pulse, no life. And then he threw him in the river. And after he went downstream for a while, he came alive again, came back. And what did he do? He went right back to those people, to the king, to the Ghazi, and to those who tried to kill him, just to give him another chance. We can't imitate that. We can't imitate Srila Prabhupada. But we can't ignore the example that they give, because that's the standard we should hold sacred in our life, to follow in their footsteps. So after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in this world at Srivas Thakur's house during the Mahaprakash Leela, Lord Chaitanya was calling his most intimate associates to grant them the fulfillment of any desire they had in their life. Lord Chaitanya called Haridas. He said, Haridas, first he revealed his form of Krishna to Haridas, and Haridas fell unconscious in ecstasy. Then Lord Chaitanya touched him, and he came to consciousness. He said, Haridas, when you were being beaten in those 22 marketplaces, you were constantly chanting the holy names of Krishna, and I descended with my Sudarshan chakra to destroy those people who were trying to kill you. But I couldn't do it because you were praying to me with all your heart to forgive them. I couldn't go against your wish. How did you stay alive? Then Lord Chaitanya revealed to Haridas and all the devotees. His own back had all the scars and bruises of that beating. He said, I had to take it for you to keep you alive. Now ask any blessing from me, any benediction, whatever you want. He could have asked for liberation. He could have asked for eternal residence in the spiritual world. He could have asked for all yogic cities. This is so important for all of us to deeply meditate on. What is the quality of a real devotee? Haridas Thakur said, the only thing I ask for is I could always get the remnants of the discarded food that has already been eaten by your devotees. Let me be a dog or an insect living close to the house of your devotee. so that after they eat, when they throw it out, I can go and eat that. And then Haridas Thakur was ashamed. He said, who am I to ask for something so exalted as this? I'm not qualified to ask for something so great. But if it pleases you, this is the only thing I ask. This was his appreciation of the Lord. He appreciated the Lord so much. He had such appreciation for those who loved the Lord. To be the servant of the servant of the servant. When Lord Chaitanya and all the devotees heard the desire that was springing from the very innermost core of his heart, they were crying in happiness. Lord Chaitanya glorified Haridas Thakur and gave him the benediction. Along with that not only will you always be in the association of devotees, not only will you always be tasting the sweetness of the ecstasy of the holy names of the Lord, but whoever even thinks of you will become purified and become dear to Krishna. After Lord Chaitanya took sannyas, he moved to Jagannath Puri. And after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's South Indian tour, devotees came to meet him there from Bengal. And Haridas was there. Haridas, he was so humble, even though he was the Nam Acharya. Chanting of the holy names is the Yuga Dharma. And he's the Acharya of the Yuga Dharma. Such exalted status. But he never went in Jagannath's temple because he felt unqualified. And Lord Chaitanya knew that. He gave him a little place, Siddha Bakula, not far from Jagannath's temple. So while he was chanting all day, he could see the chakra on top of the dome. And every day, Jagannath would come out of his temple in the form of Lord Chaitanya to bring Mahaprasad to Haridas Thakur. And spend hours every morning speaking to Haridas. And this went on for many years. Thakur Haridas every year was one of the chief dancers in one of the Harinam Sankirtan parties during Rath Yatra. When Haridas was very old, a beautiful description is given in the Antya Lila of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Govinda, the personal assistant of Lord Chaitanya, came on behalf of Lord Chaitanya to bring Mahaprasad to Haridas Thakur. Incredible. Lord Chaitanya every day is thinking of making sure Haridas has nice prasad. In the mornings, Lord Chaitanya would personally come and give. And at other times of the day, he would send Govinda. So Govinda, very happily, he came to Haridas Thakur to associate with such a devotee. And he said, Haridas, I have brought Mahaprasad for me. Thakur Haridas said, today I cannot eat. I am feeling ill. But at the same time, how could I refuse Krishna's prasad? So Haridas offered prayers to the prasad. He was seeing Krishna in the prasad because where there's Krishna's mercy, there's the presence of Krishna. little tiny portion and honored it and bowed down. Govinda gave this report to Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya came to Thakur Haridas's residence. And he said, Haridas, you are not well? Haridas Thakur said, my body is fine, but my mind and intelligence are in a diseased condition. Lord Chaitanya said, please tell me, what is your condition? Haridas said, I'm not able to finish chanting the prescribed number of rounds that I do every day. Srila Prabhupada, in a purport here, he describes that in the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, we take vows upon initiation to chant at least 16 rounds every day. And we should know that if we're not chanting at least 16 rounds every day, we're in a diseased spiritual condition. And at any moment, Maya can capture us. So we're taking vows today. We should understand the importance of this. We should understand the mercy we receive when we follow these principles. Because all the rules and all the regulations that we follow are given with compassion. They're not just to restrict us, they're to liberate us. Ragadveshivamuktaisthu vishayan, Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita. That these are regulative principles of freedom. They're not meant to restrict us, they're meant to liberate us. But restriction is required so that we can actually focus our consciousness appropriately to please Krishna. Haridas Thakur said, I can't finish my rounds, so I'm in a diseased condition. Lord Chaitanya replied, you are very old. You have incarnated in this world to teach the glories of the holy names of Krishna. You've already done that your whole life. You have given the path of the highest liberation to people. You have fulfilled your mission. Now that you're so old, please reduce the number of rounds that you're chanting. It's too much. Haridas Thakur replied, please hear my only desire. I am very low. I have taken birth in a very low condition. My body, it's abominable. My activities are of the lowest condition. I have no good qualities. But yet, you are allowing me to serve you. And you're allowing me to serve your devotees. And in doing so, you're giving me life on the platform of Vaikuntha. Who am I? You are the Supreme Lord who makes the whole universe dance. And how you made me dance. During the Shraddha Patra of Advaita, where all the assembled great Brahmins of the whole area were present, you gave me the honor of taking the first portion of the Shraddha Patra, which is reserved for the most exalted of all persons. Even though I'm so fallen, you can do anything, my Lord. So I'm asking you to do this. I believe very soon you will close your pastimes in this world. I do not want to see the closing chapter of your pastimes in this world. Please bless me that my body will fall before you leave this world. My body will fall before you. With your lotus feet pressed to my heart, seeing your moonlight face, and my lips chanting continuously, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, your holy names, let me give up my life. You are like a puppeteer, we are all your puppets. Give me this blessing. When Lord Chaitanya heard this, his heart was so deeply affected. He said, Thakur Haridas, why are you asking such a thing of me? Whatever happiness I have in this world is only because of your association. Let us pause to examine just this statement. The Lord is not exaggerating. The Lord is speaking honestly from his heart. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had so many associates. Actually, the two people who would always stay with Haridas Thakur at Siddha Bakula whenever they were in Puri were Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami, and there was Swarup Damodar Goswami, and there was Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, and Nityananda Prabhu, and Srivas, and Gadadhar, and Sachimat, and so many devotees. And Lord Chaitanya is saying, the only happiness I have in this world is because of your association. Mahaprabhu means it. That is the nature of Krishna's love. During Ras Leela, Krishna was with gopis, and each gopi is thinking, he's only with me. In Dwarka, many palaces, each queen is thinking, Krishna's only with me. And Krishna, with each of them, I'm only with you. Krishna could love unlimited, pure, loving servants, and each one is the only one giving Krishna happiness. Is that inconceivable? That's Krishna, Achintya Shakti. Being inconceivable of creating universes and making planets float and making the sun planet shine for so many millions of years, and all the atomic little particles moving around and making all the changes of this world, and scientists and astronomers, and they're all trying to study what is happening here. But never can they even understand a spark of the limitless splendor of what Krishna is doing. That's great. Inconceivable. But more inconceivable than that is the intimacy of the love between Krishna and his devotee. And Lord Chaitanya means it. All my happiness in this world is only because of my association with you. But if Lord Chaitanya was talking to some of the other pure devotees, he would feel the same way about them. That is Lord Chaitanya. Why do you want to leave? And Haridas, he said, my Lord, don't create this illusion. I'm insignificant. You have so many devotees, thousands and thousands of devotees who are fit to sit on top of my head. And he would be happy to be in that position. Said, my Lord, if an insignificant ant dies, what is the loss to the universe? Similarly, I'm less significant than even an ant. What will be lost if I die? Please grant me this wish. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced Haridas and left, promising he would return the next day. And the next day he returned. He brought his principal associates like Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Ramananda Rai, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Vakreshwar Pandit. These are some of the ones that are named. And when they came to Siddha Bakula, Haridas Thakur greeted them. He offered obeisances to each and every devotee. He took dust from their feet. Haridas was asked by Lord Chaitanya, what is the news? Haridas answer, whatever mercy you bestow upon me. Then Lord Chaitanya had the devotees begin Harinam Sankirtan. Swarup Damodar Goswami was singing, Vakreshwar Pandit was dancing. The kirtan was very tumultuous. Then Srila Haridas Thakur sat Lord Chaitanya down and he lay down in front of him. He placed Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet on his heart and pressed them. Haridas Thakur took the dust of the feet of every single devotee with such gratitude, with such appreciation for them. And Haridas gazed up at the beautiful moon-like face of Lord Gauranga. And with his mouth, he continuously chanted the names Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And as he was gazing at Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's beautiful face, tears were profusely flowing from his eyes. And in that state, with the holy name of the Lord on his lips, by his own sweet will, Haridas Thakur gave up his life. Upon seeing this, the devotees, they were astounded. They remembered the passing of Bhishma from the Srimad Bhagavatam, who left this world gazing upon Krishna by his own sweet will. The devotees cried out, Hari, Hari, Krishna, Krishna. They began a loud kirtan. The kirtan was already going on when it happened, but the kirtan became very ecstatic. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in his love for Thakur Haridas, he lifted up his dead body, kept it in his arms, on his lap, and he danced. He danced throughout the courtyard, carrying Haridas Thakur's body in his arms for a long time. Swarup Damodar Goswami said, it is time to perform the last rites. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he arranged Haridas Thakur's body to be put on a carrier that looked like an airship. and they went on a procession to the sea, having Harinam Kirtan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in front of the kirtan, dancing in ecstasy. Behind him was Vakreshwar Pandit and so many other devotees. And when they reached the sea, Lord Chaitanya personally took the body of Haridas in his arms and bathed him in the water of the sea. And Lord Chaitanya and all the devotees began to drink the salt water that had touched the feet of Haridas Thakur. Then they brought him to the land, and Lord Chaitanya, with his own hands and his devotees, they dug a hole. And they placed the body of Haridas in this, and then offered Jagannath's prasad of so many different varieties of cloths and silken ropes and food and gopi and sandalwood pulp. And then Lord Chaitanya, with his own hands, covered the body with sand along with the devotees. They built a little platform over it. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in ecstasy during kirtan circumambulated the tomb of Haridas again and again, then bathed in the sea. After that, he came back to the town of Puri. He went to Singadwaram, the main gate, and went to the shopkeepers with his cloth out and begged for alms. I want to collect for a feast in honor of the passing of Haridas Thakur. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is begging to glorify his devotee. Such love, such gratitude. And the shopkeepers were bringing huge baskets of prasad. Swarup Damodar Goswami told Lord Chaitanya, you please rest in your room for some time and we will arrange this. And Swarup Damodar Goswami, he saw all these shopkeepers, hundreds and hundreds with big baskets. He said, just take 4 or 5 poundfuls of each preparation and bring it. And even then it was a huge amount. Then there was lines of people for the prasad, and Lord Chaitanya personally was serving. But when he served, one portion that Lord Chaitanya would serve was more than what 5 people could eat. Swarup Damodar Goswami said, let me and some of the others serve, because nobody's going to take any food until you take, so please let us serve. And some of the most exalted devotees of all Lord Chaitanya's associates, they all took the service of serving prasad to everyone else. Swarup Damodar Goswami, the Lord's personal secretary, Lalita Saki in Krishna's Leela. Jagadananda Pandit, who was of conjugal ras, one of the most intimate, loving associates of the Lord. Kashishwar Pandit, who was Lord Chaitanya's personal assistant. Shankar Pandit, who used to stay all night, every night in the Gambhir with Lord Chaitanya. He was called Lord Chaitanya's pillow. The pillow of Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet. These great souls were serving prasad, but Lord Chaitanya, he was sitting with Brahmananda Bharati and Paramananda Puri, and he was organizing the prasad, because he knew what each devotee liked the best, because he's the Paramatma in everyone's heart. And he was telling, serve him this, serve this, give them more. And they were eating so much to please Lord Chaitanya, they were filled up to their necks. And after everyone was finished prasad, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally gave everyone a flower garland. He personally covered everyone's body with fresh sandalwood pulp, all to glorify Haridas Thakur. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called out that Krishna's great mercy is that he has sent Haridas Thakur to this world. It is only by Krishna's mercy that I had his association. But now, by Krishna's arrangement, that association has been taken away. Haridas Thakur was the crown jewel on the head of this entire universe. And now that crown jewel is gone. Everyone, cry out very loudly by chanting Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Lord Chaitanya had everybody doing this 3 times. Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Srila Haridas Thakur ki. In this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu glorified his devotee. And then with mixed feelings of happiness and distress, the feelings of love and separation, he returned to his residence. In this story, we see the love between the Lord and his devotee. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave a benediction on that day. That anyone who was there in the kirtan and saw Haridas pass away, anyone who was there to bathe his body, anyone who was there to bury him, anyone who was here at this feast to eat the prasad in his honor, anyone who even remembers Haridas Thakur in these ways, will get Krishna's very special favor. And Kaviraj Goswami, he tells anyone who hears this pastime with a sincere and appreciative heart will get Krishna's special favor. The greatest mystery, the essence of all knowledge, is the love between Krishna and the devotee. What is the devotee's love for Krishna and what is Krishna's love for the devotee? And this is so beautifully explained in the passing of Thakur Haridas. Today is the anniversary of this day. It is a day when many of you will be taking vows. Vows to follow in the footsteps of our Nam Acharya. Follow the footsteps by our humility, by our appreciation for the devotees, by our eagerness to serve, and by our enthusiasm to chant the holy names, to hear about Krishna. The immortal nectar of the holy names is being given to us. And these wonderful vows that we're taking, by following them carefully, Samsiddhyat Haritoshanam, we please Krishna. And all of our spiritual advancement is based on one principle: how we please Krishna. We cannot take things in an impersonal way. Even in our sadhana, even in our performance of puja or ritual, even in our seva, it's not just a mechanical process. According to the sincerity in which we do it, Krishna will be pleased. And when Krishna is pleased, Krishna purifies our heart. All these anarthas, Lord Chaitanya said, Cheto Darapanam Arjanam. And the mirror of the mind, there's so many unwanted things. Lust, anger, envy, greed, illusion, arrogance. When Krishna is pleased by our chanting, he removes all these anarthas. And we see our true self in relation with the Supreme Self. Jivera Swaraboy Krishna Nityadas, as eternal loving servants of Sri Krishna. That is the purpose of this initiation. To commit ourselves to the process and to the spirit in which we should follow the process. To live with character, to live with integrity, to live with gratitude, humility, courage. And that gratitude is to remain faithful to our founder Acharya, to assist, to follow his instructions, Srila Prabhupada, and I'll end with this simple principle. When Prabhupada was asked how we can show our gratitude to him, he said, whatever I have taught you, follow it and share it with others. It's very simple. It's simple in principle. But there's so many alternatives and so many distractions in this world. But at initiation, we take vows to commit ourselves. And that's meant to actually help us to take it very seriously, to receive Prabhupada's instructions, how to love Krishna, and to share it with others. Begins by sharing it with each other as a family of devotees, and gradually sharing it together with the world. Thank you very much.
Sri Advaita Narada Srivasari Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Nanda. Haribo. Haribo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Yashara. Jai Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. So now we will request devotees to come forward in the sequence that I'm going to call. First, Srinivas, and after that, Mataji. You can also-
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I take the vow of chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day. Follow the four regulative principles of no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. I will also serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada and the devotees in the mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you, Prabhu. Initiates sit here and take vows here. Yes. Thank you very much, Prabhu. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, we happy to give you the name Sri Kishore Das.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. I take a vow of chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on beats every day and follow the four regulative principles, namely no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. And I also take a vow of serving Srila Prabhupada's mission and the devotees in the mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, I am very honored to give you the name Braja Mohini Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I promise to chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra daily for rest of my life. I promise to follow four regulative principles, namely no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex. I also promise to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission in the mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you, Prabhu. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Damodar Leela Das.
दामोदर लीलादास प्रभु की
I won't be.
I promise to chant 16 rounds daily. I promise to follow all four regulative principles: no intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling. Also, I will promise to follow Prabhupada's mission and servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very honored to give you the name Shriji Leela Devi Dasi.
श्री जी लीला देवी दासे की
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I take the vow to follow the four regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, and I vow to chant a minimum of 16 rounds on my beads every day for the rest of my life. And I will also serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada and the devotees in the mode of humble servant of the servant. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, we offer you the name Rasa Bhakti Devi Dasi.
Rasa Bhakti Devi Dasi ki.
You should say Jai with great enthusiasm.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. I vow to chant 16 rounds on the beads every day for the rest of my life. I also vow to serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada and his devotees in the mood of servant of the servant of the servant. And I also vow to follow the 4 regulative principles of no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication, and no meat eating.
Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, happy to offer you the name Padma Saki Devi Dasi.
Padma Sakhi Devi Dasi ki.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I take vows to follow 4 regulative principles, that is, no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. Also, I will take vows to chant 16 rounds Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day on my beats. Also, I will serve Prabhupada's mission to the best of my ability in the mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Sridhar Priya Das.
Sridhar Priya Das Prabhu ki.
Guru Maharaj, I promise and vow to chant a minimum of 16 rounds on my beads every day until I take my last breath, and follow the 4 regular principles of no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex. And to follow and to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission and the devotees in the humble mood of the servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to offer you the name Ram Kishore Das.
Ram Kishore Das Prabhu ki.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Today I take the vow of chanting 16 rounds every day, rest of my life on beats, and I also take the vow of no 4 regulative principles, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no meat eating, and no gambling, and also serve the Srila Prabhupada mission in the mood of servant of the servant of the servant. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara behalf, honored to give you the name Sadbhuj Ananda Das.
Radhabhuj Anand Das Prabhu Ke.
You can clap louder and say Jai louder. They are offering the oblations of their lives in the fire of bhakti.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Today I vow to chant 16 rounds every day on the rest of my life. And I vow to follow the four regulative principles. No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex. And I uh, uh, serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada and the devotees in the mode of the servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, I'm honored to give you the name Aradhya Kishori Devi Dasi.
Aradhya Kishori Devi Dasi Ke.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Today I take vow to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra daily 16 rounds on beat. I take vow to follow four regulative principles: no meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling. I take vow to help Srila Prabhupada mission in the mood of the servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, very happy to offer you the name Parama Nitai Das.
Paramanitai Das Prabhu Ke.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I vow to chant 16 rounds daily on my japa beats. I vow to follow four regular principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex. I vow to serve Srila Prabhupada mission in the mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, very honored to offer you the name Saki Sundari Devi Dasi.
Saki Sundari Devi Dasi Ke.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I vow to chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra on my japa beats every day. I vow to restrain from, I vow to follow four regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling. I vow to serve Srila Prabhupada and his devotees and in the mission and in the mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our disciplic succession, it's my honor to give you the name Yogeshwar Gopal Das.
योगेश्वर गोपाल दास प्रभु के
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. I vow to follow four regulative principles of no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication throughout my life. I vow to chant on my minimum on my Japa beats, Hare Krishna Mahamantra every single day. I vow to serve Srila Prabhupada and all the Vaishnavas of ISKCON in the mood of servant of the servant of the servant for Lord Chaitanya's mission.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, it's my honor to give you the name Vilasini Gopi Devi Dasi.
विलासिनी गोपी देवी दासे के
In front of all the Vaishnavas, I promise to chant 16 rounds every day, minimum 16 rounds every day till the end of my life. And I also promise that I will follow four regulative principles such as no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. I also promise to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission in the mood of servant of the servant of the servant Maharaj. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, very happy to give you the name Prem Chandra Das.
प्रेमचंद्र दास प्रभु के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I promise to chant at least 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on beats every day till the end of my life. I also promise to follow the full regulative principle, that is no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. I promise to serve in Srila Prabhupada's mission to the best of my abilities in the humble mood of servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, Guru Parampara, offer you the name Supriya Saki Devi Dasi.
सुप्रिया सखी देवी दासे के
Hare Krishna Maharaj. I vow to chant 16 rounds every day of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. I vow to follow the four regulative principles of no intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, and no gambling. And I vow to serve in Srila Prabhupada's mission in the mood of the servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our disciplic succession, we offer you the name Braj Balaba Das.
ब्रज वल्लभ दास प्रभु के
Hare Krishna, dear Maharaj. Today I take vow to chant minimum 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra on my beads every day. I also take a vow to follow four regulative principles, namely no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex. I also take a vow to serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada and all the Vaishnavas in the humble mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Sham Keshava Das.
श्याम केशव दास प्रभु के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Today on this occasion, auspicious occasion, I will take a vow to chant minimum 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day on my beads. I take a vow to follow four regulative principles, namely no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. I take a vow to assist you and all other devotees in the mission to serve Srila Prabhupada in the mission of to serve Srila Prabhupada in the mood of servants of the servants of the servants.
Thank you. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, I'm very honored to give you the name Madhavi Leela Devi Dasi.
माधवी लीला देवी दासे के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I take a vow that I will chant minimum 16 rounds daily of Mahamantra for the rest of eternity. I take a vow that I will follow the four regulative principles of no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. I will serve in the mission of Srila Prabhupada in the mood of servants of servants.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our disciplic line, we offer you the name Ananta Haridas.
अनंत हरिदास प्रभु के
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj. I take a vow to chant 16 rounds every day, and I take a vow to follow four regulative principles, which is no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. And I also take a vow to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission in the mood of servant, and with my capability. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Devi Rasika Devi Dasi.
देवी रसिका देवी दासे के
Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for accepting me. Very grateful. On this most auspicious day, I take the vow to chant a minimum of 16 rounds and to follow the four regulative principles: no meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling. And I'll also take the vow to serve Srila Prabhupada's mission in the mood of servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Ananta Vilas Das.
ग्रंथ विलास दास प्रभु के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I vow to chant for 16 rounds for Hare Krishna Maha Mantra regularly rest of my life. And I vow to follow 4 regulative principles, namely no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex. And vow to serve Srila Prabhupada mission in the mood of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Sham Dulal Das.
श्याम दुलाल दास प्रभु के
I take a vow that I will chant minimum 16 rounds rest of my life, and I follow 4 regulative principles, namely no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication. And I will take a vow to serve mission of Prabhupada as a humble servant of servant of servant of servant.
Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Braja Dulali Devi Dasi.
राजा दुलाली देवी दासे के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. So I am taking the vow to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 16 rounds every day and taking a vow to follow 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, and no gambling. And to the best of my ability, I serve Srila Prabhupada mission in the mood of servant under the guidance of Gurus and Vaishnavas. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our disciplic succession, we offer you the name Bamsi Vilas Das.
वंशी विलास दास प्रभु के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Chant at least 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day. I will follow the 4 regulative principles of no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex. To best of my abilities, I will serve the mission of the Srila Prabhupada in the mood of servant of servant of servant. Hare Krishna.
Everyone believes you. Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Lakshmi Sundari Devi Dasi.
लक्ष्मी सुंदरी देवी दासे के
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, I will take a vow to chant 16 rounds daily and to follow 4 regulative principles, that is, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling, no meat eating. I try to serve Srila Prabhupada movement, that is, as a humble servant of servant.
Thank you very much, Mataji. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Radha Gopika Devi Dasi.
देवी दासे के
हरे कृष्णा महाराज जी, आज मैं बहुत धन्य हूँ। ये दिन देखने कब से इंतज़ार कर रही थी और मैं 16 राउंड प्रॉमिस करती हूँ कि मैं 16 राउंड डेली करूँगी और प्रभुपाद जी के मिशन 16 राउंड। हाँ। और प्रभुपाद जी के मिशन को आगे बढ़ाते हुए दासों की दास बन के सेवा करूँगी और 4 नियमों का पालन करूँगी। नो गैम्बलिंग, नो इंटॉक्सिकेशन, नो अवेसन, नो मीट ईटिंग। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Thank you. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Prem Jivani Devi Dasi.
प्रेम जीवनी देवी दासे के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. I vow to chant 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra on beads every day for the rest of my life. I vow to follow the 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit relationship. And I vow to serve Srila Prabhupada and his mission and all his devotees in the mood of servant of servant of servant. And I hope to please you someday. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Pushpanjali Devi Dasi.
पुष्पांजलि देवी दासे के
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, I will chant 16 rounds daily on my beds and following regulated principles: no illicit sex, no gambling, no meat eating, no um, intoxication. And I serving Prabhupada missions in my whole life and also all other devotees in the mood of servant of servant.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada Guru Parampara, we offer you the name Amrita Nandini Devi Dasi. Amrita Nandini.
अमृता नंदिनी देवी दासे के
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you. I vow that for the rest of my life, I will attentively chant 16 rounds of the Maha Mantra each day of my life. I vow that I will keep all of the regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex. I also vow that to the best of my ability,
I will faithfully serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada and the Vaishnava devotees.
Thank you very much. Put that down now. We are very proud of you, very grateful. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, it is my honor to offer you the name Govinda Dev Das.
गोविंद देवदास प्रभु के
On this auspicious day, Maharaj, I vow to do 16 rounds till the day of my last days of my life, and I would four regulated principles also is no intoxication, no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and I vow also to serve the movement of Srila Prabhupada, the servant of the servant of the servant.
Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very honored to give you the name Radha Kripa Devi Dasi.
राधा कृपा देवी दासे के
This time, I'd like the temple presidents who recommended these devotees to speak words of blessings and instructions. Nityananda Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyana Jana Shalakaya.
Could you come here so they can see you nicely?
Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyana Jana Shalakaya. Chakshurunmiltam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vanchakalpa Tirvischa Kripa Sindhubhyayivacha. Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhutale. Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namane. Hare Krishna. So today, I'll stand here, Maharaj, so you don't have to move as much. Today, because our philosophy is, our Siddhanta is that Guru is one, today I felt like all of us were born again. And because this is a ceremony for being born again, and the wonderful program that Srila Prabhupada has set up for all of us, unlike in Christian philosophy, in our case, we can be born again, born again, born again all the time. And every time we're born again, as you said, we commit ourselves to the mission of Srila Prabhupada. The opportunity to serve out there has never been better from my point of view. And speaking to other devotees, it's actually the same truth that I hear from everybody, that now we have the very best opportunity to reach out to everybody so that everybody can come to understand the philosophy that Maharaj had so wonderfully described, which is actually a very practical philosophy. It is the way that we can bring our family together. So on this most auspicious day and during this most auspicious ceremony, we heard the best of all instructions and guidance that we could ever have heard in our lives, and we thank you for that, Maharaj. The way you described everything was so perfect that I felt to myself, I made some notes, I felt to myself like this is going to give me an opportunity to step up to the plate and do more service and better service like that. And so really we should take these words to heart, focus ourselves, and especially for those devotees who are serving in Dallas. You couldn't have asked, and all of you couldn't have asked for a better spiritual master. This is the very best spiritual master anybody can get, anytime in creation, past, present, and future. Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj ki jai. So please take the words to heart and focus, focus, focus. Let's remember that the only reason we're on this planet is to please Krishna, as Maharaj has said. So in everything we do, every breath, whether it's breathing out, holding our breath out, breathing in, or holding our breath in, the only thing we should be thinking is, how can we please Guru and Krishna? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निधि नामिने नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते Radhanath Swami Maharaj iti namine. Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to your divine grace, all glories to his divine grace, Srila Prabhupada. I was not expecting that I have to say a few words here. I was in shock. What am I supposed to say? But I guess I would say this from my heart, that I have the greatest, deepest regard and appreciation for your divine grace, as well as all of your disciples. Somehow or other, during this course of about 30 years of my introduction to Krishna consciousness, I have made friends with many of your disciples, particularly, I mean, not only here in Chicagoland, Naperville, but also in Pune. And I gained the greatest appreciation for them just by seeing their mood of service and the way they conduct themselves, and they are super excellent devotees, and all credit goes to your divine grace as well as to Srila Prabhupada. I'm very thankful to you for that. Today from Naperville, there are 4 devotees who have taken Diksha from you, and Srinivas Krishna and his wife. I think it is, the name is Kishore Das, right? Yes. From the day they landed here in Naperville, I had the good fortune of serving them. And just like as I said, like any devotees who I met in Pune, they have been great inspiration for me. And from the day they have come here, they started serving, and the community immediately started doing Bhakti Vriksha program. And I'm so very happy to see them take shelter today. And I have absolute faith and confidence they will be wonderful examples in Naperville. I'm I wanted to give them my greatest congratulations, appreciations, and everything. Deva Bhatt and his wife, Damodar Das and Seema, I have known them for a few years, and they are one of the younger generation devotees, and I have been repeatedly telling them, and I think I will again tell here, that be great examples for your Guru Maharaj's disciples, follow in their footsteps. And I always tell them that His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj always speaks about humility and gratitude, and you should never ever deviate from that. And if you follow in Maharaj's footsteps, and then everything will be good for you. I'm so grateful to you for everything that you do for our community. And I'm very grateful for all your disciples who are great examples. And the rest of the devotees who took initiation here, I do not know anyone, but I am sure, I'm very confident in my heart that they will all serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada. And I wish each and every one of you wonderful spiritual journey in your life and following in the footsteps of your Guru Maharaj. Thank you for this opportunity to say a few words.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. Actually, I'm very grateful to you for choosing Chicago Temple to do this initiation ceremony because it really gave us an opportunity to serve devotees. Unfortunately, today there is nobody from our congregation who got initiated. But I was thinking that because all these 40 devotees who are getting initiated here, they've become part of our family because they got initiated in front of Kishore Kishori. So it kind of made our family a little bit more bigger. So thank you for that, for giving me new relationships. I'm very grateful for that. The two devotees who got initiated today, Damodar Leela Prabhu and Shriji Leela Mataji, though they're part of Naperville community, it's amazing. I think, pretty much they alternate. The one weekend they're here, and the other weekend they're there. And when they're here, they're also serving. So I really appreciate your enthusiasm that you come all the way from Naperville and you serve Kishore Kishori Temple too. And there are devotees from Bloomington. I go there once in a while, and I've seen some of these devotees. I'm sorry, I'm not remembering your initiated names, but they have very sincerely serving the movement and helping in the growth of the Bloomington community and getting the community together. Really enthusiastic, nice devotees. So I'm very happy that they got initiated here and gave us an opportunity. Thank you all. Hare Krishna.
Is there any disciples of Srila Prabhupada here? Kamagiri Devi.
Hare Krishna. Actually, in 1975, I was living with Sri Kishori in the other place, Evanston. And I had an opportunity to serve them. All the initiates today, I don't know you personally, but I do know your Guru Maharaj pretty well. And Maharaj, I'm just so grateful to be here. And if I start talking about the qualities of your Guru Maharaj, we'll be here until some of us will pass away. So I will say a few words that to have such a spiritual master, you're very fortunate because your spiritual master actually, in the mood of Srila Prabhupada, is risking his very life to save all of you and to save me also. Because even though I'm a God sister, I'm also a disciple in a sense because he's also saving my life. And sometimes in our pursuit of Krishna consciousness, things may get a little tough and you need a light to guide you on the path. And Maharaj has been that for me and my family. And I'm very grateful. I'm grateful to all of you for being here today and serving the mission of Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. We have about 9 second initiates. At this time, I'll call out their names. If you could just stand up, stay where you are, and everybody can say aloud Hari Bol. So we have first Shankararanya Prabhu. Devi Radha Mataji. Abhiram Sakha Prabhu. Shama Gauri Mataji. Sadanandini Mataji. Lalita Madhavi Mataji. Ananda Viharini Mataji. Stamba Prabhu. Mataji. Thank you. You can also.
I have known Stamba Prabhu since 1972. Yes, Stamba Prabhu, 1972 was it? 73? His best friend was my god brother Param Brahma Prabhu. They kind of joined the movement together. Param Brahma was my temple president. And we have been best friends and like god brothers since that time. So grateful to you. Mataji, thank you. With all my heart, I thank all of the initiates today for giving your lives in such beautiful surrender and devotion to Lord Chaitanya and Srila Prabhupada's mission. And I pray with all my heart, and I request all the assembled devotees to pray with all their hearts that Sri Sri Kishore Kishori and Srila Prabhupada and our whole Guru Parampara may shower blessings and grace upon you. Hare Krishna.
This time we will conduct the fire sacrifice. Everybody should have a plate with grains in front of it. So when I chant the prayers, you can chant after me, and then when I say Swaha, throw the grains in the fire. At the end, we're going to do Purna Ahuti, where everybody has a banana in the plate. Make sure do not throw the banana. Okay? Just come forward gently and then just put in the fire. And then after that, we will circumambulate 3 times. And then you know the ritual after that. We'll go take prasadam. And we can meet. Maharaj will be around here for some time. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha
स्वाहा 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 श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं स्वाहा 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 वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च स्वाहा 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 नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामी इति नामिने स्वाहा 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 नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती इति नामिने श्रीवार्षवानवी देवी दायिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्वला प्रेमाध्य श्रीरूपानुगा भक्तिदा श्री गौरा करुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगा विरुद्धाप सिद्धांत द्वंतहारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलंबर सांबोधे पादाम्बुजाय ते नमः स्वाहा 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 नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगा वरायते स्वाहा 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 गौराविर्भाव भूमे स्वं निर्देष्टा सज्जन प्रिया वैष्णव सर्वभौमा श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा 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 वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः स्वाहा 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 नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः स्वाहा 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 पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तिशक्तिकं स्वाहा 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 हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते स्वाहा 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 जयतां सुरतो पंगोर मम मंद मतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्भोजौ राधा मदनमोहनो स्वाहा 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 दिव्यवृन्दारण्य कल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद् रत्नागारा सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद् राधा शीलगोविन्ददेवौ प्रेष्ठालिभिः सेव्यमानो स्मरामि स्वाहा 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 श्रीमान रासरसारंभी बंसीवटा तटस्थितः कर्शन वैनो स्वनैर्गोपीर गोपीनाथा श्रियेस्तुनः स्वाहा 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 तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु स्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये स्वाहा 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 श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा. So now for the grand finale, please chant as loudly as you can 3 times after me the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. Very loudly, one more time. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Swaha, Swaha, Swaha. So now you can all stand up where you are. Take the banana in your hand and we're going to do Purnahoti, and whatever grains is left you can also throw that along. Please repeat after me. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Swaha Swaha Swaha. Now we'll all circumambulate. Somebody can do the kirtan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna,
The second initiates, please
Hare
see me
Rama,
upstairs to the second floor.
Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We are going to be regular. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, 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 Rama. No, I say we're not going to be. Go regular. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Somebody want to chant? I gotta see the lady in the house. Somebody want? Okay. You want to play with her?
I could try. Govinda, where are you? I need to see your face. Okay. So we kind of start off where you don't really play. It's just kind of a... Namaste Narashringhaya. Namaste Narashringhaya. Prahlad Haladayine. Prahlad Haladayine. Hiranyakasipur Vakshaha. Hiranyakasipur Vakshaha. Srila Tanka Nakalaye. Bolo! Srila Tanka Nakalaye. Ito Nimshingo Parato Nimshingo. Ito Nimshingo Parato Nimshingo. Yato Yato Yamitato Nimshingo. Yato Yato Yamitato Nimshingo. Mbaye Nimshingo Ridaye Nimshingo. Mbaye Nimshingo Ridaye Nimshingo. Narashinhamadem Saranan Prapade. Narashinhamadem Saranan Prapade. Namaste Narashingaya.
Namaste Narasingaya. Praladalaradayene. A little faster. Praladalaradayene. Hiranyakasipurvakshaha. Hiranyakasipurvakshaha. Shrilatan kana kalaye. Shrilatan kana kalaye. Itanam Shingha Paratanam Shingha. Yato yato yamita tonim shingo. Yato yato yamita tonim shingo. Vayanam shingo ridayanam shingo. Vayanam shingo ridayanam shingo. Narasingamadim saranam prapade. Narasingamadim saranam prapade. Tavakara kamala varenakam marbuta shingam dalita hiranya kasipu tanubringam keshavadita narahare rupa. Jai Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Tabakara Kamala Varenaka Madhuka Shingam Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanubringam Keshavadita Narahare Rupa. Jai Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Bolo Keshavadita Narahare Rupa. Jai Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Bolo Keshavadita Narahare Rupa. Jai Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare, Jaya Jagadish Hare. Jayanam Singhadev, Jayanam Singhadev, Jayanam Singhadev, Jayanam Singhadev. Jaya Palan Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Bhakta Prahlad, Jaya Bhakta Prahlad, Jaya Bhakta Prahlad, Jaya Bhakta Prahlad. Jaya Nara Hari, Nara Hare, Nara Hari, Jaya Nara Hare. Jaya Lakshmi Nam Shinga, Jaya Lakshmi Nam Shinga, Jaya Lakshmi Nam Shinga, Jaya Lakshmi Nam Shinga. Jaya Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Nimshingre Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Nitai Gora Premanande.